What we saying, everyone? It's your boy Jordan, aka Joe's Reacts, and welcome back to the latest reaction channel on YouTube, where I've been the rhythm, the vibes, and the positive energy every day with no fail. And 100 reactions so far this week, and 100 reactions today. The first reactions in the new house, which we'll be staying in for quite a while now. So it's going to be a new, interesting little journey right here to see how much we can achieve inside this new house right here. So I do appreciate all the people that have supported me from the GoFundMe or through the PayPal. It's been greatly appreciated, and I still kind of appreciating that support throughout now, because we have just moved in, so there's still a lot of things we need to buy and sort out before we can make this house a home, you know what I'm saying? But it's really great to see that we're finally moving forward, you know what I'm saying? So I'm excited to get into both these reactions today as we react to CA7RIEL and Paco on Vida, Loca, and the second reaction is going to be to FK. And the second reaction is going to be Sophie, Paco and FKJ, which I feel is going to come through with a nice sentimental beat. And that's going to create a nice little atmosphere. But this first tune right now is going to be a short but sweet one, because it's going to be a colours show performance from CA7RIEL and Paco on a tune called Vida, Loca. So I feel it's going to come through with the energy, but also the unique vibes that these two love to bring, which I've really been enjoying the energy that they're bringing inside their live performances, whilst also their songs that they've been creating, especially with that Fred Again collaboration album that they made together. That right there was so fire, and I really do appreciate the support for reacting to these two, because they really come through bringing that crazy energy, which I really appreciate, because I've got that crazy energy. Some people appreciate it, some people don't, and I feel like that could be the same with this group right here. But I really do appreciate the people that do appreciate my reactions, you know what I'm saying? But I say we get straight to this one right now. Let's see what it's all about, and I hope we'll enjoy it. And before we get straight into it, if you do want to help support me in this YouTube channel, I'd be greatly appreciated, and help us as we've just moved into this house right here. The ways to do so is the GoFundMe, or you can use the PayPal, and if you put a song request with that donation, I'll react to it as soon as possible. And if you want to keep updated, we've got a vlogging channel and a gaming channel. But I say we get straight into this reaction. Hope we enjoy it. Hope you have a great day. Hope a better week. Let's get into it and let's go. But right, this is CA7RIEL and Paco Amoroso and Vida, Loca, a colour show with, I'm pretty sure it says, with Valentine's True Music. So let's see what it's all about. Let me know about Valentine's True Music in the comments. I'd be greatly appreciated. But let's get into this right now. Let's see what it's all about and let's go. Ooh, nice little guitar.
Ayer estaba volando, hoy me estoy cayendo. Antes estaba muerta por mí, mira cómo pasa el tiempo. El sábado en Hollywood, el lunes bajé para el pueblo.
I like Paco Amoroso's voice. I'm guessing that's Paco Amoroso. Let me know in the comments if I'm right about that. But I'm liking his voice, man. He's got that subtle bit of raspiness behind his voice, which just makes it feel like a little bit like grungy in a little way, you know what I'm saying? But also it just comes through playing to his vibe so perfectly, especially when he comes through bringing the energy a little bit more throughout the beat as it gets a little bit more intense. But the way that he comes through creating an atmosphere where it's just got that raspy voice that really captures you, whilst also comes through just really playing into that kind of Hispanic type of vibe that these two bring so perfectly. I'm liking the fits right now, how we've got, wait, I'm pretty sure they've just switched outfits right there, because I'm pretty sure the one on the right, who I'm guessing is CA7RIEL, had the tight pants on and the other one had the baggy pants on. It looks like they've just switched outfits right here. Okay, this is looking interesting right here. Right, so we've got translations right here, so I'm not quite sure how accurate these translations are, but let's see what they're all about. Let's hear it. Like, oh wait, no, I think I might have been tripping a little bit. They have got the same outfits on. That's fire.
Ayer estaba volando, hoy me estoy cayendo.
Ooh, yesterday I was flying and today I'm falling. Ooh, so it's just really coming through thinking I had such a better feeling yesterday. Okay.
Antes estaba muerta por mí, mira cómo pasa el tiempo.
Ooh,
El sábado en Hollywood, el lunes bajé para el pueblo.
Oh, this Saturday in Hollywood, and then on Monday I went down to the village, just really coming through, living two different lives. The Hollywood life was also the village life, which I feel like when you've come from a small place, you come to be a little bit overwhelmed with the kind of like city life, especially Hollywood, where I feel like there's a lot going on everywhere. But also coming through, living them two different lives, loud and quiet. I feel like you definitely prefer the quiet, but there's more opportunities in the loud. This is fire so far. I'm liking it. Just really going through reminiscing about yesterday, but also just focusing on the next day and really trying to make a little bit of an opportunity for yourself. Okay.
Antes estaba muerta por mí, mira cómo pasa el tiempo. El sábado en Hollywood, el lunes bajé para el pueblo. Y todo recién ahora lo estoy sintiendo. Es que me gustan mucho los culos y mi cerebro es muy peligroso. Para curarme de esta locura voy a hacerme religioso. Y ahora me...
Ooh, that's fire right there. It's too dangerous for me to cure this madness. Ooh, and I'm going to be more religious now. That is fire right there, because the main thing that can cure that madness is the Most High, you know what I'm saying? Feeling a little bit of religion, feeling a little bit of spirit, whilst also feeling that little bit of connection, whether that's with the community or whether that's with the Most High, you know what I'm saying? This is fire right here, and the way that Paco Amoroso is coming through, just really letting everyone know what he's going through throughout his day-to-day life is something so interesting, because it's giving us a little bit of an insight to his personal life, but also coming through helping us understand how he feels. It's interesting.
Es que me gustan mucho los culos y mi cerebro es muy peligroso. Para curarme de esta locura voy a hacerme religioso. Y ahora me siento como a Bichi, que me enloquece ser famoso.
Damn, it says I feel a little bit beachy. If someone can let me know what beachy means, I'd be greatly appreciated. Who wants to be famous? I feel like a little beachy who wants to be famous. Maybe that's a little kid or something like that. Let me know in the comments.
Ser un hippie y que me pegue. Algún día vas a entender que llevo una vida loca, pero todo lo que te amé, baby, no es poca cosa. Algún día vas a entender que llevo una vida loca, pero todo lo que te amé, baby, no es poca cosa.
Damn, I loved you, baby, but that is no small thing. Even though I loved you a little, that isn't a small thing, you know what I'm saying? Just be thankful that I loved you at all, because he's sharing that love with a lot of things, especially with the life that he lives, but it's also where he's come from. And I feel the way that he's talking about how he lives a crazy life and loving that person a little is not just a small thing, you know what I'm saying? Because that crazy lifestyle is making him think and appreciate a lot of things, because there's always something new to appreciate every day, I feel like, especially when you're living a lifestyle where you're trying to make something out of the talent that you've really got to push for a little bit further, you know what I'm saying, and really take the opportunities as they come. So there's always a lot of love that you find from other people that are trying to show you love, so they can get involved in your space and they can make the most out of the opportunities that you can bring for them, whilst also you've got to make the most out of them, so the opportunities they can bring for you. So there's a lot of love that you've got to share everywhere. So I feel like to find love with a certain person when your life is so busy is something so hard, but also once you do find that love, even if it's a small bit, it's something you've got to hold on to. This is fire right here, because I feel like, especially when you're in the spotlight with like these two are, I feel like it's hard to find a significant other when there's a whole lot of distractions that you got to face. This is interesting right here, and I feel like Karel's going to come through next, so let's hear it.
Pero todo lo que te amé, baby, no es poca cosa. Debería estar ahí, pero no. Juré que te haría feliz, pero no. Era el sueño de los dos y lo estoy viviendo solo yo.
Damn, it was a dream of us two, now I'm just living alone. Oh my lord. And the way they said, I wish I could have made you happy, but I didn't. Coming through, bringing it real right here, just because I feel like we've all been through that kind of situation right there, and that is real. Okay.
Debería estar ahí, pero no. Juré que te haría feliz, pero no.
And that little switch of flow right there is so subtle, but also so hard hitting, with the two different tones as well. That is crazy.
De los dos y lo estoy viviendo solo yo. Es el precio de esta vida. Perdí el amor de mi vida. Esta última despedida me rompió el corazón, baby.
Damn, the last goodbye broke my heart, and that's the price you've got to pay for this life. Literally what I was just talking about right there, you know what I'm saying? This lifestyle that they lead, I feel like it's going to be hard for them to find someone that they can show love to, because there's so many distractions. And that right there, he was talking about it, how this lifestyle that he's leading right now has led him to lose the love in his life, and that last goodbye was the hardest one, which really comes through, just showing how real and authentic this tune is, because it's really coming through the heart with their past experiences from both Karel and Paco Amoroso. This is a beautiful tune right here, just coming through with that beautiful, raw, authentic vibe that these two always bring. Let's go.
Y me siento un gil, pensando en la cosa que te prometí. De esta no creo que pueda salir. Alguien que me traiga, qué drama.
Damn, that is fire right there, coming through, reminiscing about the things that you've done, you know what I'm saying, and you can't get that out of your head. That's some things that just always seem to stay, you know what I'm saying, because that's an important lesson that you've got to learn, and then lessons always stick with you. Let's go.
Pueda salir, alguien que me traiga, qué drama. Te cambié por fama. Y por esta vida lo...
That's crazy right there, saying how I traded you for the fame. Damn, I feel like a lot of people, especially when you're playing the game of trying to get into the spotlight and trying to make something out of yourself, sometimes you've got to sacrifice some things, and sacrificing that love is probably the hardest thing you've got to sacrifice, but I feel like a lot of people have had to do so. And the little switch of floors right here, the switch of tones, it's clean through sounding crazy.
No creo que pueda salir alguien que me traiga qué drama. Te cambié por fama y por esta vida loca.
And that Paco and Amoroso coming through with the background vocals. That's funny.
Te cambié por fama y por esta
That's funny.
vida loca yo me quedé sin nada. Algún día vas a entender que llevo una vida loca, pero
And someday you'll understand that I live a crazy life. That is beautiful right there. Just understand that I didn't do this because I felt like I had to, because I wanted to. It's because I had to, because I live a crazy life where you wouldn't have got the attention that you deserve, even though he misses that attention himself. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
todo lo que te amé, baby, no es poca cosa. Algún día vas a entender que llevo una vida loca, pero todo lo que te amé, baby, no es poca cosa.
Oi! I tell you what, Karel's got the vocals right here. Let's go. I'm liking how the reverb's playing into the beat right here as well. That is cool.
Ya vas a entender que llevo una vida loca, pero todo lo que te amé, baby, no es poca cosa. Algún día vas a entender que llevo una vida loca, pero todo lo que te amé, baby, no es poca cosa.
What a fire performance right there. Let's go. Wow, that was a fire performance right there from Paco, Amoroso and Karel. That was something so raw and authentic. Really keeping it real with the lifestyle that they're living right now and all the sacrifices they've had to take to really get where they are today. Sacrificing the love, sacrificing the people that they've got around them just to really make sure they get to where they want to be, and that living that crazy lifestyle that comes with the spotlight, whilst also the music industry. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it takes a lot from you, whether that's love or whether that's time. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that kind of energy that you've got to put yourself into is something that can consume a lot of you, because you've really got to work hard. There's a lot of competition. Also there's a lot of distractions, from the fans to the music to the money, you know what I'm saying, and just from the opportunities you can take to the places you can go. Like, there's just so much you've got to do and so many distractions that I feel like to hold love is something so hard to do when you've got so much to do for yourself, you know what I'm saying? Because once you've got that certain someone you want to share your life with, you've got to give so much of yourself to really make sure that you're working with them rather than working against them. And then when you've got so much to do for yourself, it's hard to really give that little bit of yourself to them, you know what I'm saying? But that right there is what these two are talking about in this tune, how they're both suffering and following the journey they want to take, but they're both suffered in different ways but with the same feeling, you know what I'm saying? But that was something cool right there, from the beat, instrumentals to the vocals, and from the switch of floors from both of them too. That right there was a fire performance, and I hope you all enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it and you want to show support, click that channel link, can be greatly appreciated. Subscribe if you do want to see some more reactions. YouTube might think you like this one. So stay blessed, stay positive, stay motivated, keep striving to the best version of yourself. See you next reaction, and peace, love and guidance. Bosh.